Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns. On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. His team off to a slow start, looking for a first win after 2 defeats. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Browns. His team off to the opposite start, 2-0, and thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson. Throwing to begin is Richardson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. From the gun, Richardson. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Number 11, A.J. Brown. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Man, it's A.J. Brown brings it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the... On first down, it's Richardson. He'll step up and run this. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the Browns' 11-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happened so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
In motion, Besh. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, it's going to be a hard team to beat.
First down, right back to Sampson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Come on, Chakansi. In on the stop. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Sampson going to run it out of the gun. And he will score! Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
It is good. Makes the score Browns 7, Buccaneers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bucs offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll start out first down and 10. A give. This is Irving. And up to the 34. A pickup of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. And he'll have the first down. They'll get him up around the 37.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good. We're on the first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 38-yard line.
Richardson. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
On the play. And the first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irving. Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Right back to Irving. Uh-oh. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. And with Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it 3rd and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. One, incomplete. Humphrey, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Browns offense ready to take over for their second possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach it. Even when you are the pressure too much, and he goes down.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and the quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the sack.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
3rd and 2, now Milrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Elijah Cansey. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. On play action, Richardson to the right side here. Pass is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Irvin. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 3rd and 6. Richardson gonna look to throw. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Browns offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. That'll be taken in by Sampson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Inside run with Sampson. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chain.
It's a gain of 2.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
30-yard line.
Milroe. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
At the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run of the gun. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pick up 14 on that one. It's a Browns 1st down.
At the 36-yard line.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this 1st half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
On the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Milroe. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Milroe. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Now it's Milroe. He'll drop this to Sampson underneath. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Milroe. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Milroe to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. They'll run with Irvin. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Taken down back at the 1-yard line.
So it is and instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
The kickoff for the Buccaneers.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
The throw here is complete. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Milrow on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Browns first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one good for 29.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Give an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss.
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Browns. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense trotting back out with their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. The ball comes out. The Browns have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with a turnover.
looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. Run with Sampson. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
From the gun on third down, it's Milroe. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And a first down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. Open man is Besh. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. And in motion is Brown. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Handoff here, up the middle.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Second down throw for Richardson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Browns, first down.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
From the
and
32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
pickup. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw, it's Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He's got his man Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards. And a first down.
Richardson going to look to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And that's a 1st down. It would be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good.
Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Give. This is Irvin. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Browns' 30-yard line.
Now a run with Smith. Finding space at the 15. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First down. 1st and goal. At the
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew it. Another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Throwing, Richardson. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Browns have it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, headed in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop the break, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. And they are really playing well here to start September, aren't they? On their way to 3-0 as they look to finish this one off. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And a good show of force there and gets 4 tough yards out of that. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the handoff, this is Sampson.
All the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Bucs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. He runs with it. A gain there of 21. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 14
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal.
Richardson to throw. And he will score. Game on. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown Buccaneers. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I now truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Sampson gonna run it out of the gun. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Elijah Cansey, his 2nd sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Richardson. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. Now 3rd down comes up. Here's Richardson. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irvin. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Richardson. Now he'll run it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, the dog pound, as usual, doing their part. This is 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. Toss to Sampson, running right. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. From the gun, it's Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And 11.
Now it's Milrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the Browns. They continue their winning ways in the month of